and hello citizens of tomorrow. The reason we've been off the air for so long is because Carrie Ann and I moved, and as you know, the studio's always been in our home. And with this move, we decided, all right, it's time to get a real studio space. And so here we are, unit 204. It has 2,001 square feet. So with that 2,001, we decided to come up with a Kubrick kind of theme after the movie. So we haven't figured out the naming yet, but we'll turn to you guys for that. It is on the second floor, so when we step in, we immediately get to go up. Welcome to our glorious stairs. The nice thing that this space affords us is actual space, which we've never really had before. This particular studio space has more room than our entire homes in the past. So we've got a lot of area to do cool things. The first area I'll show you is Dada's control room. We've started getting some of this stuff set up so we can actually see the Dada desk is running again. The screens aren't mounted on the wall just yet, but we hope to have that done within the next 24 to 48 hours. The gear is actually online. There's no bandwidth yet. We're going to have to get some LTE in here because we've got bandwidth coming in the next 30 days and I don't want to stay offline for that long. But he also gets windows. So through the windows we can see Jared and Carrie Ann dancing. Well, Jared dancing and Carrie Ann making faces. So I don't know what's going on. It's been a long day. So that's going to be kind of cool. So you can actually kind of peer in there and see all the happenings and us making weird faces and throwing pencils at the windows to get his attention. It's going to be great. And then I'm going to get, for our patrons, I'm planning on getting someday, not right now, because our funds are very tight due to this space, possibly some live 360 cameras, both in this room and in the studio space, so you can watch both the control room and the studio live uninterrupted. It'll be either awesome or terrible. I'm not sure which. This is going to be our green room. This is one we had pizza earlier today. Also, best, if you're ever in Southern California, Naples Pizza, best pizza like ever. So we'll put up like an HDTV somewhere over here. I'll pull one from our house or something, maybe a nice little couch or something. We already got a little, like one of the runs we did was a mini fridge so we can have some cold water because HVAC isn't working in here yet. It has air conditioning, the fans work, and it blows hot air into the entire studio. So we turned it was 79, we're like, this is really hot, so we turned it on, brought the temperature down to 84. So that was terrible. We turned it off, so if it looks like we're hot and sweaty, that's because there's no cooling in the studio just yet. That won't stop us, we'll keep going. Right over here, we've got a room that really needs new fluorescent lights. But this is going to be the edit room, so we're going to have editing in here. This is where our swag store is going to store all of its stuff. And then kind of our IDF section, where we've got all the punch downs for the bandwidth and whatnot. They're going to go right over here. So this is kind of the technical room that's going to run the non-live aspects of our show. And then, of course, the final areas are the actual studio space itself. So come through. We have a bathroom inconveniently located directly next to the studio, so you just can't use that prior to a show.
Doggone it.
I know, right? But we actually have a lot of space to do cool things now. And so I want to do cool things with this space because we have the ability to do that. And so we're going to start working on, Carrie Ann's found some really incredible blocks. We're going to try to do, Dada's going to work on some really great set pieces. I'm going to be frank. Again, we spent a lot of money on this space. We had to spend a lot of money up front. All of our reserve funds for tomorrow are depleted, and then they dipped into my personal funds. And so we're at a point where tomorrow doesn't have the money to build a new set just yet. So what's going to end up happening is you're likely going to watch us build it week after week, month after month on air. As we get a little bit more money after each month patronage payout, we'll be able to buy like another block or another couple blocks for the set. It's going to be pretty cool. So you get to watch us kind of grow yet again. But it's really cool that we're in this point, right? So that we actually have a space, we've grown to the size where we can do bigger, cooler, and more awesome things. So there you go, guys. This is the new studio space. We're hoping to be live next week. We'll see. That's the goal, but that's what we're trying for. It'll be sketchy. It'll be rough. It'll be a really hard to watch show live, but I guarantee you it'll be fun. All right, thanks.